This is the Daedal Press. Oh yeah, the intro. Okay, welcome to the Daedal Press, where we lose our shit so you don't have to. Today we're going to talk about Mitt Romney, because, why not? Mitt Romney has problems. He actually has a couple problems, actually. His first problem is that he has problems, and his second problem is that there is no one in his campaign that can tell him no. Now, the problem with that is that the type of hubris and narcissism that generally goes with thinking that you can be the president, being any politician really, it attracts certain issues. Sometimes you say something that is completely not true, and you disagree with people despite the fact that you shouldn't be disagreeing with them. And the issue there is, if there isn't anyone in your campaign that can tell you no, that is always going to lead to issues. Really, really big Nixon-style issues. Proof of this is a couple of weeks ago when Mitt Romney went on stage multiple times within the same about 24-hour period and said that the President of the United States was extraordinarily foreign. That was racism. No one else wants to say it, but as an Orange American, I can tell you that was racism. Calling the president foreign because he has an African name and is of a darker skin color than Mitt Romney is racist. Now, at that exact point in time, a good advisor, one that you would want in your corner when you're running for, a high office like the presidency, would have walked up to Mitt Romney, slapped the mic out of his hand, and said, "No, bad Romney, bad. You do not say that about the president." And it's not even because it's the wrong thing to say. Technically, you could say anything in politics. If you can get away with it, oh well. But if you're going to say that, it's not even politically smart. A lot of the racists are old, and a lot of them have died off. It's been a long time since black people became American citizens, about 50, 60 years. So when you say something that is unabashedly racist, you alienate all the people born after the 60s and the 70s. You alienate a large proportion of the American populace, an entire segment of the American populace that does not think the president is too foreign. And I'd like to think that that's more than, 50%, which is, as he said, only trying to get to 51%. I don't think he's going to get there. And that was the beginning of the end for the Romney campaign. I'm going to go ahead and say it now. In the opinion of this journalist, the Mitt Romney campaign is going to implode. Probably in October, maybe even sooner, judging by recent events. But it's going to implode for that exact reason. He does not have anyone in his campaign that can tell him no. He has no one in his campaign that will tell him, no, you shouldn't be doing this. Or, yes, you absolutely have to do this thing that you don't want to do. You have to eat your vegetables, Mitt Romney. Your tax returns explain to the American people that I have nothing to hide. That is what they're for. We're trusting you to be in charge of the entire world economy, in a way. Entire world economy. If you can't be honest with us about your tax returns, then how can we expect you to be honest with us about dealings with other countries, about dealings in our own country? We don't like being lied to. No one does. And if you're not telling us the truth, then you're lying to us. And at this point in time, if there is a single, good, honest, intelligent advisor left in the Mitt Romney campaign, they need to tell him that either he puts out the tax returns or they stop copy editing his speeches again. Or his apps, or his letters, where they mispronouncing, spelling the name of the country he wants to run. one. Okay, so that's my opinion. That is what it is. I think that the Mitt Romney campaign is going to implode. I think that it's probably going to implode somewhere around October, if not sooner. I honestly believe that Obama's going to win by at least 12 points. Mitt Romney is not going to be able to get the religious right behind him. A lot of them are aligned against Obama, but I don't think the voters are. I think that's only the biggest voices in the campaign. And at this very moment, he's having trouble with the Tea Party. Sarah Palin doesn't like him. Ann Coulter doesn't like him. Rush Limbaugh doesn't like him. They hate Obama more, but they don't like him. And it's only the loud voices in the party that are actually giving him the support. It's tepid support, if that, but the people aren't giving him the support. The people didn't even want to vote for him over Santorum. The people didn't even want to vote for him over Bachmann or Donald Trump. It was, he is not a popular person in his own party. And when you have to dig into the dregs and pander to the racist vote, you're not doing well as a Republican. You're just not. There are more Republicans than Democrats in this country, and if you need to pander to the racist vote, the bottom 10%, you're having issues. So that's my prediction. I think the Mitt Romney campaign is going to lose by at least 12 points. I think it's going to completely implode right around the time of the end of the first debate, the beginning of the second one. I think we're going to have a Sarah Palin style situation. I think he's going to pick Condoleezza Rice as his VP pick for the same reason that John McCain did. He's a boring white guy that nobody really, really likes, and he needs someone that's going to at least be interesting enough to draw the scent away from the carcass in his trunk, i.e. his tax returns. So, that's my prediction. Call me on it. This is the Daedal Press. I am the boss. Goodbye. Ending podcast.